In the last few weeks, we introduced you to Winton, a service dog working at Mary Free Bed. He completed more than 2 years of training at Paws with a Cause. But that's not the only thing that Paws with a Cause has going on.
Soon, Paws will host their annual Paws in the Park. And joining us this morning in studio is Sydney Baxter and Ambassador Dog, the man of the hour, Captain. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And see, we were worried because he was flipped around before we came back, and now he's flipped back around so you can see him. He was like, I want to be on camera.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Paws with a Cause, right? You guys do so much work in our community. First, if anyone at home doesn't know what you guys do, just let us know. What is that service?
Yeah, so we change lives, and that's through partnerships with our custom trained working dogs. So working dogs could be assistance dogs for people with disabilities. We train for a variety of disabilities, but it's also facility dogs like Winton you saw.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool.
Oh, so cool. I know there's a lot of people who kind of get into training Paws with a Cause dogs, starting to kind of get them into the program. And of course, there's dogs like Winton that are now a part of that too. Can you tell us too about this event that you have going on pretty soon here coming up, Paws in the Park, I believe it is, yes?
Yes, Paws in the Park. So yeah, each one of these custom trained dogs, it's about $60,000 to train them to get to where they are. Like you said, 2 years of training went into Winton. Same here with Captain.
Yeah.
He's about 3 years old. It takes a lot of food, of course, and a lot of nice training treats.
Well, of course, you have a little pack ready to go for Captain. Yeah,
exactly. So you can imagine it's a pretty hefty investment with $60,000. So that's why we have community events to support our work. And so Paws in the Park is a great way to support our work. And it's going to be fun. So it's on August 6th at Millennium Park. And it's a walk, run, or roll for Paws.
So inclusive of all abilities there, which
Yes.
we love to see. This is not the first time you guys have hosted this event. This is actually year 2 for it, right? So
Yes.
What was the turnout like last year? What are you guys looking forward to this year?
Yeah, we had about 100 runners last year, and we're hoping to triple that this year. So we've added a couple things. There's still going to be the food trucks. There's still going to be the community vendors. Every runner will now get a t-shirt, a medal, and of course, you get the satisfaction that you supported some life-changing work.
Absolutely. Well, we love to see it, and of course, it goes to support the animals you are training to be working service animals as well. Is there a cost to buy-in to be able to get into the thing here, or is it all donation-based?
Yeah, so each registration for runners or walkers or rollers is $45, but you're also welcome to come and just enjoy the food trucks, enjoy the beverage garden.
Yes.
Sponsored by Founders and Tito's, so come enjoy a good drink as well.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
We've put his name up there so you know who he is.
Making sure that you're well aware. So with this race that's going to be coming up, is this something that we can just show up and sign up for day of? Do we have to register beforehand?
Yeah, great question. Yes, registration is open at the door, so you don't need to pre-register, although it will help you a little bit. You can avoid the lines and come enjoy things a little bit sooner.
Yeah, let's talk about Captain and some of the dogs that we have been talking about here. So Captain is an ambassador dog for you guys. Talk about his training, what went into training him to be the service dog he is today.
Yeah, so Captain here was actually trained for a man who was quadriplegic.
Okay.
So he was trained as a service dog for mobility. Unfortunately, my friend Captain here really likes squirrels, just a little too much. And so instead he was...
he looked at you
yeah,
as soon as he said
Tell him.
And so he couldn't be placed safely with that client because if he saw a squirrel out in public, probably not going to be a safe placement. We found that man another service dog, but my friend Captain here makes an excellent outreach partner because, as you can see, there are no squirrels in here this morning.
That you know of.
Yes. But it is a very long process. It's about 2 to 2.5 years of training. And it's also a lengthy process because we custom match and custom train every single dog to every individual, to every facility. And that is a unique thing to Paws. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does that training process work for different abilities? I know that there are sometimes different clients that would have certain health problems that maybe a scent would even be required for? How does that kind of training work?
Yeah, it's very heavily based on working with the individual client. So we get to know their lifestyle, exactly what they need help with, and then we customize, and our trainers are incredible and work with them directly and custom train for them. One of the things that my friend Captain here, if you would like to see.
Yeah, let's do it.
He can actually retrieve items for someone. So say I don't have an item on me, but say I dropped my leash. Captain, ready? Okay, leash. Give. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And then he's like, where's the treat?
Yeah.
No, but that is so cool. And that's just one example of many
Yes.
different skills that you guys pour into these dogs to help people with everyday tasks, which is so cool. And
Exactly.
another dog that we have been talking about, of course, is
Yeah.
Winton. We've got to talk about his placement with Mary Freebed, another service that you guys provided for Winton specifically, with funding that you guys need through events like that 5K.
Yeah. So Winton was custom trained for Mary Freebed. Actually, Winton was sponsored by Custer, so thank goodness for them in getting Winton into Mary Freebed Rehabilitation Hospital. But he was also custom trained to work with patients that are, working with different mobility equipment. He is trained to help with someone's dexterity and things like that. So he does a lot of cool tricks as well.
That's so cool. Okay, real quick, we've only got about 30 seconds left. Just really quick for anybody just tuning in, where is the event next week, the Paws in the Park, and information where they can find that?
Yeah, that's going to be on pawswithacause.org. So definitely go check out our website or show up at Millennium Park. All activities are starting about 5 p.m. on Thursday, August 6th.
And it's inclusive of all abilities. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Sydney, for coming in. And thank you, Captain, for giving us a little demo.
Captain.
We appreciate it.